Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, I've got something very interesting here. I have a battery. What am I doing with a battery, you might be asking? Well, this is not just any battery. This is a Golden Mate 1000 VA 800 watt backup power supply. Well, what's that? Well, that's what we'll be taking a look at for this video, and the folks at Golden Mate were kind enough to send this to me to check it out. So, a backup battery, just a quick background on it, more specifically a UPS, an uninterruptible power supply. It's meant to keep your devices powered, in a nutshell. So, let's say you're gaming on your Xbox in the middle of a match, or you're doing work on your PC or something like that, and then the power goes out. You know, maybe there's a thunderstorm or an alien invasion outside. So something along those lines that would knock out the power. Well, you're in the middle of your match, and it's a very important match, and, well, the power went out, and that ruined everything. A backup power supply keeps your PC or your Xbox powered in the event of a power outage. There's no interruption, hence uninterruptible power supply. So you can keep playing, you can finish your match, you can finish your work, despite the storm outside or the alien invasion knocking out power. You don't have to worry about any of that. But we can do a lot more with this, and we're gonna do a lot more with this. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. So in a bit, I'm going to unbox this, show you guys what's inside of it. We're gonna get hooked up, powered up. I'll show you guys how it works, and then the real fun will start after that.
Alright, so this battery is advertised as having a 10+ year lifespan, which is a lot greater than most batteries, which typically have, about a 2-year lifespan. And this even says that, you don't need to replace the battery either. You just keep going and going, whereas the other batteries, you have to replace them after a certain amount of time. This battery also has a 5-year warranty on top of that, and a multifunctional intelligent LCD that tells you, how much power is being drawn. So, now that we finished unboxing and you've seen what comes in the box, the battery is now set up and plugged in for power. And it's powering a little monitor here and a mini PC, just to show you guys that it does work. Now I am going to go ahead and unplug the power cable of the battery. This simulates a blackout, basically, because there's no more power going into it. And you can see it still powers everything, so this battery works as intended for its basic function. Alright, so as I said, we're going to be having some fun with this backup battery. And it's a hot day here, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun. So, like I said, most people just use these in their home office or their game rooms just to keep their stuff powered in case of a blackout. But we're gonna take this for a drive, because when you want to play games on the go in the back of a car or something, people are like, oh, just get a Steam Deck or use cloud gaming, use xCloud or whatever. Well, screw that. We're going to play it locally on an Xbox Series X in the back of a car using the backup battery.
This is an experience. Oh God. I should do the Endure challenge achievement, doing this. Yeah.
So as you can see, the battery does actually function in the car. I basically pre-charged it to full before we did this, so the battery should have been at around 100%. And all I had to do was just turn it on, because it's already got power. I don't have to plug into anything else. So with this battery, we have a Series X powered on with a portable monitor. Of course, in the car, the monitor wasn't very ideal, but there's definitely better ways to optimize the setup. It's just a quick and dirty way to see how this works. But with it, we actually managed to play some games. We played Halo 3 ODST's Firefight on MCC here, and it works great. There's no problems. It's power is consistent. It's not like it's shutting off.
I think this will be the most impressive part of the video.
And just
multiplayer
fun,
online gaming
connected
while
the
getting
Series
chauffeured
X to a Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone, and we actually managed to get into a matchmaking game.
Tell your Uber driver, hey man, listen, I'm in the game of Halo. Calm down,
yeah,
all
right? Bring the whole setup backup in the backseat.
Don't talk to me, man. All right, you get a good tip.
It's actually light enough and
it's Slay Noobs on Halo CE right now. Let's go.
Portable. But
Let's get
yeah,
it.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
I just basically like drove my
Not
friend
only do I need to have
around,
aim, I need
and
to
by the
account
way,
for the
the friend who's helping
bumps
me, who's
of the
playing right now,
roads.
that's Kids Goal 51. You may have seen it before in some of my previous videos.
Where's
So
that rocket
I
launcher?
actually got him
Oh,
to help
man.
out with this,
Oh,
and
dear.
he's the
There's a
one
cop there.
playing all the games in the
I
backseat
don't
of the
think
car
the cop.
while
Does the
I'm
cop? Is
just
this
driving around in
illegal?
circles
Is
around
this
town,
like?
basically.
There it is.
And it was.
Oh yeah.
It was actually pretty fun doing this. MCC matchmaking worked, but for some reason Halo Infinite matchmaking, we just couldn't really connect to the servers.
Duck Hunt.
But custom games browser worked fine though, so that was cool. And however, the ping was pretty bad, but that's more so on my hotspot than anything else. So if you're curious, Halo Infinite on a Series X with a little portable monitor, this combination draws about like 210 watts of power, or something like that, and that's
How long you want it on there for?
And after like about half an hour gameplay, only like 1 bar of battery dropped.
It's very clear.
So that's pretty decent battery life so far. And of course, after playing a little bit of Halo, we also got to play a little bit of Cyberpunk on the Series X. And you would think that, I mean, this is like definitely one of the more demanding games on the Series X and one of the best looking games out there of this generation. And you would think that because of that, it would be like a really high power draw game, because it would be the most demanding game on a console.
So the current
But
time is
surprisingly,
4:30.
it only draws like 120 watts or so of power. I'm not sure why like Halo Infinite draws crazy amounts of power by comparison.
That battery, it is pretty amazing. It is now actually set up like, you can't see in this video, but it's now set up properly for my gaming PC, where it's more meant to be used, not in the backseat of a car. But like the fact that that even worked as well as it did is pretty amazing, and like speaks a lot about like the quality and performance of this battery. Like in that, during a little drive around, we drove around for about 45 minutes or so, give or take, while playing like Halo MCC online, as well as Halo Infinite online on an Xbox Series X with a monitor, all plugged into that battery. And after 45 minutes, it only drained like maybe like a third of the battery life. We don't have an exact like measurement of how much it drained, but so that's pretty incredible. That means that like this battery, if you're gaming on like a Series X and like just a single display, you could, if you have like a power outage, you could potentially get like 2.5, maybe even like 3 hours of like battery life, depending on like what you're playing or how much stuff you have hooked up to it, stuff like that. So that's pretty amazing battery life. On a more realistic side, if you guys are concerned about like power outages or something, and you want like a backup battery that could like last the whole power outage, then this Golden Mate battery, this could definitely do that. Like I have no doubt at all, and yeah, I showed you guys like in the back of the car, it worked just fine. Like it's not the first backup battery I've used, and like most backup batteries, they're advertised as like, they'll say like, you know, anywhere from like 20, 30, 45 minutes up to like an hour. But this lasts, I mean, at least like a couple hours. I mean, we didn't get the chance to like test all the way to like drain it, because that would have been a lot of driving, and I didn't really want to keep driving for that long. So this is definitely a very amazing little backup battery, and it's not too heavy. It's somewhat portable. It's not really meant to be that, but it works great like that. So on a, like I said, on a more realistic side, if you just want to like ensure that you have like uninterrupted like gaming sessions in the event of a blackout that could last like an hour or so, then this has you set. Or on a crazier side, if you don't want to do cloud gaming or like lower quality, lower resolution, lower frame rate handheld gaming, then you could get the full 4K 60 FPS experience on a Series X or whatever like game console you want to use, or even like a PC in the car, in the backseat of a car. Or if you want to have everyone stare at you, you could also do it on like a bus or a train or something like that. Probably can't bring that on an airplane though, but a bus or a train, you could probably take up the whole seat and like have people like mad and stare at you. But that's all doable with this battery. So if you want to check it out for yourself, or if you want to get one too, definitely I definitely recommend it. And you could check out the exclusive code I have in the description below, as well as the link to find the battery. So I'll put all of that down below, and you can check it out for yourself. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, found it interesting. As always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.